Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
I'm also pretty good.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So, how is your day going?
Day is going well because I'm having these conversations with the people. I just finished one. So after finishing, I just message you. So are you ready or not? Yeah.
Yes, we have fixed the time beforehand, so definitely I was ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So before we move further, just could you please introduce yourself so that I get to know about yourself? Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Why not? So, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Pooja Saxena, and I'm connecting with you from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. As per my academic credentials, so I have completed masters in economics and B.Ed as well.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I'm passionate about learning English, so these days I'm learning English. It's
Yes,
all
ma'am.
about me.
Thank you, ma'am. So my name is Yashpal Singh, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. Basically, I live in Jammu, and I have completed my Bachelor of Arts, then pursued Masters in Political Science, and
Mm.
currently I'm living, along with my parents in the village, and because we belong to village as well, and running a YouTube channel that is English with the Yashpal. There, I used to provide some basic content like basic vocabulary and some practice videos to my audience. And at the same time, you can say that I am a motivational speaker as well because sometimes I do it with for the people because I feel where it is needed. So yeah, that's all about me. And I love reading books, the all kind of books that I find around me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely to know about you. So you live in Jammu and Kashmir. It is very
Yes, ma'am.
good place, very divine place. I think because Mata Vaishno Devi Dham is quite near to you.
Yes, ma'am. I think it takes only 7 or 8 hours from my
Yes,
home. Yeah.
yes,
So
yes,
yes, ma'am.
yes. I have
If-
visited there, so I know.
Yeah. How many times did you visit to Katra, Shri Mata Vaishno Devi?
Only one time I have visited. Yes.
Are
And
you
I want
think
to visit there again, but yeah, I got only one opportunity.
so? You are thinking to I think come for second time as well, right?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? It was very beautiful and very divine.
Yeah.
So I love that place.
Okay. So why you started this journey? That is the practice English with the people.
But yeah, I'm passionate about learning English. It's my just passion. I'm interested in this. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm learning English.
Because
I have some free time because my kids are grown up. So
yes, ma'am.
instead of wasting my time here and there in gossiping, so
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
developing this skill in myself.
Yeah. Basically, this is a great habit because many people, especially the women, when they get married, they think that okay, it's their life is being done,
Yeah,
so they just have to spend time enjoying with the people, having gossips of different kinds. So I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah. So I think
Yes,
it's a great opportunity for you because you are investing this time in, I think, for some productive thing that will enhance your value. Because if you know this language, because this language is not a luxury, but I think it's a skill for our own self. So we enhance this skill, then definitely we increase our own value. So and at the same time, we also learn many things while doing these kind of things, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. It is very good thing. English is global language, and yeah, it is. I feel confident. First of all, I feel
Yeah.
happy when we notice that now I am able to elaborate any topic on any topic. I can express my feelings in English, so it
Yes, ma'am.
gives me happiness. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And satisfaction at the same time, a confidence that okay, we belong to this, world. We are humans. Otherwise, if you don't have this, I think, communication skill, we feel a little bit hesitant that to express our own opinions.
Yeah,
And uh,
it
yes,
boosts
that-
our confidence. it
yes,
it makes us apart from others to some
yes,
extent.
yes, ma'am. If I have seen that when I started this journey, that to learn this language, the people who are not very different from us because they don't belong to another planet, they do belong to our planet, even in our they belong to our locality. But when they speak, you are used to speak in college or something elsewhere, you in English, we feel little bit inferior. Okay, we are not the people who can compete with them. But once
Yes.
we start the journey, today we are the people. We can have any topic, for the discussion with any people. So I think,
Yeah.
and we are here just to practice this one. Otherwise, if you would have not started practicing this language, and we were not discussing the same issue right now, right?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. It
And
happens.
so, you know, have you enjoyed Ram Mandir Pratishtha? Because the things are going on in your state. So yeah,
Yes. Yes. I enjoyed a lot. I watch live program on TV.
yes, ma'am.
So I would love to go there after
Yes,
some time, because at present there is a large number of devotees are coming.
yes,
So
ma'am.
I think it would not be convenient for me. So after some time, I will
Yes.
also visit there.
Yeah, because it's a home for you, so you can visit anytime because it is in your home only.
It's
Yeah.
not far from my house. It will take only 2 or 3 hours drive from my house.
Even that's why I said that, because it is in your state, so it is in
Yes,
your home. That's why
yes,
it is in your home. Yeah.
yes. And I have visited there earlier. 3 times I have visited there.
So what are the things that we can learn from your state? Because I think the cultural aspect of Bharat, many things has happened to UP. Like take an example of I think Ayodhya, Vrindavan, Kashi
Yes,
Vishwanath, yeah, and many
exactly.
spiritual out there. So
Spiritual places are here.
mm,
First of all, as you know, Ayodhya,
yes,
now this is on the top.
yes,
But
ma'am, yes,
Vrindavan, Mathura, Barsana, these are also the birthplace of Lord Krishna. So it is also crucial for every devotees. And apart from this, Banaras is on the top of that. Banaras is the Shiv Nagari, Kashi. So uh, if you want to quench your thirst of devotion, so you should visit all these places.
and at the same time, while having this I think enjoyment with the touristic spots, we can learn some spiritual lessons from the aspects. Like there are many things to learn from Lord Rama. There are many things to learn from Lord Krishna, because the
Yes.
things has happened, and they are the beacon of light for the people who want to lead a life that is the meaningful life.
Yes, yes. They are the ideal for our life. We should learn how they spend, how much difficulties they face, and which way they face these kind of difficulties, and still they had a lot of patience in their self. So, yeah, definitely there are many things which we can learn from all these gods.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes.
ma'am, I would like to ask a question that as a woman, what are the problems that you think women face while growing up? Because our society is a patriarchal society, and we
Yes.
consider women as inferior to men.
Yeah, exactly. Being a woman, I can understand in a better way what type of difficulties we face.
Yes,
First
ma'am.
of all, we face that whenever we want to go somewhere to do something.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it becomes very difficult for us and simultaneously for our parents.
Yes, ma'am.
How can they send their girl child to another place for good, doing any job or doing any work? So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the biggest hurdle for every girl, I think most of the girls. But now
Yes,
the situation is improving, I agree. But
yes,
yeah, to some extent, this problem is always there. For sending the girls to the institution, to the schools, and taking their back from there. So it is the challenging work for the parents. Uh, they are not satisfied that their girl will go and come in a safe way. So
yes,
they
ma'am.
are always concerned about it.
So,
So these kind of
but
challenges.
yes. So, ma'am, what do you think that? whether there is a need for to bring some effective rules and regulation in the policy, or we need to change our own mind, because maybe sometimes it is because of ignorance that we do such kind of things. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. If the government enforces some strict rules for the people who are bothering the girls and all these kind
Yeah.
of incidents, so it can be checked. Just like if I talk about UP, now the situation is better.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have
To some
witnessing, ma'am,
extent,
because
situation is better.
yes, ma'am.
But yeah, still being a parent of any girl, every parent has a concern about their girl child.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And ma'am, we are witnessing another thing is that in our own culture, the Indian culture is you can't find anywhere in the world. And what we are witnessing that we Indian, copying to Westerns in our own daily life. Like if you take an
Correct.
example of marriage, because earlier parents used to schedule, arrange all these kind of things.
Yes.
But of course, today, girls are and boys are doing things by their own. Of course, it is not bad thing, because if you after you have some kind of reason, you can choose your partner for your life. But the things that we are doing in our life, like having multiple relationships in life, and then I think that lead, destruction, the chaos in the end. So, what do you
Yes.
think? Whether we should restrain ourselves as a person, or should give a free hand to our own thinking? Okay, what comes in mind, just enjoy it, and think we will see later on what will happen in the later on life.
So just like everything has two faces, every
Yeah,
coin has two faces. So
yeah.
just like these kind of things, just like now it is our society is getting changed.
Hmm.
Earlier, our parents used to schedule your marriage and all. Even in more earlier days, the groom and bride meet used to meet with each other after getting married.
Yes,
Even
ma'am.
they didn't see with each other before
Yes,
marriage.
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
only parents used to go and settle all the things. But
Yes, ma'am.
now the situation has changed. Now the pre-wedding marriage anniversaries, and I don't know whatever is going on. These pre-wedding shoots and all things are going on, and these days bride and grooms are meeting with each other before their marriages. So,
Yes, ma'am.
in, in some extent, if we think about that, so it is good because it is true that they have to lead their life with each other. So
Yes, ma'am.
they should go with each other in a better way. Just like everything has two faces, so sometime it's good or sometime it's not good. But mostly, I think it's not good because the consent of parents is
Yes,
mandatory. I think
ma'am.
because it is the big decision of life.
Ma'am.
So we should, no matter if we have selected anyone for
Yes,
our life, so we should take the consent and the suggestion from our parents. It is necessary.
because as a parent, no one in this world I have experienced that better love than us parents, our parents. Because no person it is. And when we think that, okay, that boy or that girl love me the most, but basically it is because of our, I think, hormones. It is because of hormones only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly.
but,
And
but
parents never want bad for their children. They
yes,
will
ma'am.
always suggest anything good for you. So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
should understand this fact.
Yes, ma'am.
They are always concerned about our well being. And
Yes,
although they are not literate as much as we are, but
ma'am.
they have the knowledge of experience,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
that is more precious knowledge. Yes,
Yes. Because
exactly.
nowadays it happens, I have seen that many times there is a communication gap between the parents and their children.
This is the main hurdle
Yes.
of getting connected with our parents.
Mm.
Kids don't want to talk with their parents
Uh,
as compared to their friends.
yes,
So
friend.
this
Yeah,
is
definitely.
because of this, all the problems create.
Yeah. And the most important thing, they suffer because of their parents. Because suppose they are talking anything, each and everything to their friends, and their friend have the same mindset that they are having. They are not
Yes.
mature to suggest something, and they will suggest some base, some I think funny tips and tricks
Yes.
for their life, and they
Guide.
will.
Guide.
Yes,
Yes. Because they don't have that much of maturity in their
yes,
mindset. So sometimes they suggest in a wrong way. They misguide.
yes,
So
ma'am.
this way we should always take every time consent and suggestion with our parents.
Yes,
Every
ma'am.
wise person should take the advantage of their experiences.
Yes, ma'am. And it is, I think, it is a responsibility of parents, of parents, that they should maintain a healthy relationship between their children and them as well. Because if they are, their relationship is good like friends, they can share each and everything. Because
Yes.
after all, your parents, you know each and everything about your boy and girl.
Yes.
he may he may be thinking that I am grown up person, I am independent, I maybe some I think personal issue, privacy issue. But for parents, what is privacy? Because you have, mother is the one person who has given the birth to his baby. So I think
Yes.
that is the most important thing. So if mother was thinking about okay privacy, then the boy or girl would not have born in this world. So I think for
Yes.
parents, they are the most important person who should involve in our life. And at the same time, sometimes it happens that parents do, I think, have some kind of mindset. They should consider for their children. Okay,
Yeah.
they should change their
It
mindset.
should be. Yeah, it should be. But I am noticing that these days the situation is getting better.
Yes, ma'am.
Nowadays, every parent want to maintain good relationships with their children these
Yes,
days.
ma'am.
But in my time, parents don't used to share everything with their children, and they used to maintain a gap
Yeah,
with their children. It used to happen. It was common. We were
yes, ma'am.
not able to say or ask everything with our parents. But nowadays, uh, just like me, if I talk about me, we are very familiar and we are very friendly with our children. They can
Yes, ma'am.
ask everything and I can say with them everything. So nowadays situation is better. Nowadays every parents understand this fact.
Yes, ma'am.
So
So
every parent should maintain a good relationship or good communication, especially with their children. And children also should maintain good relation, and they should always ask everything with their parents. And they should understand one thing, that uh, more than parents, nobody loves you.
yes, ma'am. This is the case, and this is the reality. Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes. Okay.
so
Okay. It
thank
was
you so much.
very nice session. Nice talking to you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we will meet again with new topics. Till then, bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye, bye.